Hi Scorpio, welcome to your spirit messages for August 2020. I am Charlene Lizette. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by. If you are returning, a massive thank you to you for being a part of our high vibrational community. Thank you for your likes, your comments, your shares, your subscribes, your donations, for booking private readings with me. If you are interested in one, shoot me over an email. It's in the description box below. And if you like this video or if it resonated with you, please leave me a comment below. I love reading them all, and I tend to honestly respond to all of them just because I love engaging with the community. If you are looking for some more astrology information and empowerment tips, shoot me over, or actually go into the description box below and follow me over on Instagram. And my email link is there, as well as a bunch of other ways to connect with me across social media. If you've never watched one of these videos before, you're in for a treat. This may resonate with you if you have Sun, Moon, Rising in Scorpio. These videos are a little bit different because I ask my masters, teachers, and all the divine orchestration up in the divine realm to show up, whoever is needing to show up at this time, to provide me with messages so that I can provide them to you. Okay, sometimes you'll see me directly channel and it looks a little bit interesting because I'll close my eyes or I won't blink, and my voice I think also changes a bit, and what else is there? I'm a Clairaudient, Claircognizant, Clairsentient, and Clairvoyant. The perks of having heavy Pisces and Scorpio placements in your chart. Scorpio, if you're returning, you know that like you and I, sometimes our videos get like really weird. When I mean ours, I mean like when I read for the Scorpio collective, because I don't know where you and I go. I think we just like visit the deepest depths of the unknown ocean world and end up experiencing some really crazy stuff. Okay, there's your cards. I pull out 5 cards from Rebecca Campbell's Work With Your Light, and I pull out 5 cards from the tarot deck that I'm using right now. I don't know why I can't remember its name, but it's in the description box below. Shadowscape, that's what it is. Okay, I'm pulling out 2 more cards. I got the Crumbling, You're Already Doing It, and Pleiades so far. You know, I was sitting asking the divine and, the white light and only the purest good of the highest good to provide me with a message over to you. And I heard it was, the world's on fire, and I'm the phoenix crumbling from, or rather, and I'm the phoenix rising from the ashes. And I'm saying the crumbling because, well, the crumbling is the tower in tarot, right? The crumbling also asks you what you're clinging on to. So, and I feel like this is an energy for Scorpio that has been woo, and it's all gonna come full circle during Scorpio season. Let's just have a moment there. You guys have been going through something. Like, I remember reading for you back in November, December of 2019. You can check out those videos there. And like, the information I was getting was like, I don't know, man. Like, there was times when like I was glitching. I didn't even feel like I was in this dimension, or I was like real life traveling amongst different dimensions. I haven't done that in a while with you all. But this whole year, I mean, from then to now, right? For me has felt like, it's that like dark period before the transition, right? Where it's like everything's crumbling, nothing's making sense. You're holding on to stuff that you don't want to hold on to, but you like are having a hard time letting go of it, but you need to let go of it. Then there's also like the shedding, right? When the phoenix rises from the ashes, it has to shed the skin. And shedding skin's like friendships, relationships, careers, ideas, the ego, patterns, a lot of shadow work, right? And I do need to give some adoration and gratitude to my deity, the Morgan, and the music you're hearing in the background, if you can hear it, is a beautiful chorus. Their information is in the description box below as well. You can buy or actually get their stuff over on Spotify and iMusic. No like business dealings. I just love their music and they've given me permission to play it, so I'm gonna play it. Okay, oh, there they are. Oh wow, okay, you got 3 more. We're gonna take it just cause. So let me show you these cards from Rebecca Campbell, and then I'm gonna pull up the at the bottom of the deck, the ever unfolding rose. It's happening for you, not to you. And I'm gonna pull out the tarot deck, but you know, I need to go back to this, what I was hearing, because I feel like it's something very important, and maybe it only resonates with a few of you, or maybe it resonates with like all of you. But there is this, the word is not stuck, but it's like you're repeating these patterns, right? And now that we've gotten into the summer months, it's like you, either because of the placements and also like where Scorpio is headed to and in right now, you know, when Scorpio goes, or when Mars goes retrograde in Scorpio season, I don't know like how that will affect you. Maybe it affects you positively, maybe it doesn't. It all depends on the other aspects in your natal chart, and I'm nowhere near being qualified to talk about that. Full transparency. You know, it's like you're like enough consciously as you do your work, right? Because you're Scorpio, you're there, right? Like you're there with us Pisces and us Cancer, right? And I'm a personal believer, no offense to the Cancer fam, or if you have heavy Cancer placements as well, but I believe it's like Pisces most psychic, Scorpio second most psychic, and then Cancer third as like natural indicators. And then obviously there's other indicators in your natal chart that will show other things, but like if your big main three have like prominent, or like are Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer, like you're welcome to the gang. It's naturally embedded as part of your cycle around the world this time, right? But it's like you've been repeating these patterns, and although you're growing in like these other aspects of yourself, maybe there's like one thing, maybe like for some of you it's relationships, for others of you it's friendships, for others of you it's your career, for others of you it's like this inability to disconnect from the ego, right? Or then there's this other part of you, you know, where maybe it's like self-deprecating and like lack of self-worth, self-love. Like the story could be body, I heard, like body dysmorphia, or like body image things, or like the needing approval of others, or like anger. So like every one of you has whatever your story is, right? But regardless of what that attachment is, you've consciously recognized that it's toxic. You've consciously recognized that it's not serving you anymore. And as I'm talking, you're probably hearing what it is, right? Like it's coming into your head like, oh yeah, I know, it's like, you know, I always find like broken partners or whatever it is. But then the other part of you is like, oh, like why is she talking about this? And so it's like there's this dance, the dance with the devil in a sense, right? You're dancing with the ego self. And so now that we've gotten into the summer months, it's this big push from the universe to turn around and say, okay, like, you know, this is something that is self-sabotaging or something that is toxic, like a pattern, a belief system, whatever it may be. So now it's time to cut it, right? And like, you know, it's crumbling, you know, it's coming undone, but then you're still like, but it's safe. But then you're like, no, I must remove it. And so it's like, I wanted to call it a teeter-totter, right? But that's, I don't know that it's, yeah, I guess, like, it's like, you're like, I can't. Very Two of Pentacles-y energy. Curious to see if that shows up. And then you're already doing it, stop overthinking, keep facing your true north. So I feel like the work that you are doing, and there we go, here we go, just starting to see weird things. For some of you, it's Pentacles. Woo! I'm seeing Pentacles right here in my eyesight. So for some of you, it's around your finances. I feel like just because I said, oh, we haven't had a moment where I've gone like a little weirdy on you all. Now you're like, the Scorpio energy is like, let's get weird and dark and into the unknown. So let's pull out tarot cards for you on top of these. The King of Cups with the crumbling. So there you are, right? But that's emotion, right? Emotionally balanced, emotionally available. But also, so then we got the Five of Swords with stop overthinking, you're already facing your true north. And then Pleiades, you got the Hierophant. Duh. We'll get into that in a minute. And then you got Star Mother, how can you mother yourself? Let's see if we get, yeah, there we go. Look at me. Okay, these are too many. I just need one, please, for Star Mother. I thought I got 3, but I actually got like 7. We're not doing that. 6 of Swords energy for Star Mother. Mental self-care. Okay, let's see what we get for Sisterhood of the Rose. Beauty, mystic, priestess, teacher. Some of you, you know, Some of you might actually have just recently within your inner circles of your friends have let go of some friendships. Toxic, not serving you, just you felt like you outgrew them. But here's the thing, right? When we shed and we release, we make space. Oh my God, so many. Do you see how many, like these cards just want to come out? My phone just touched me. I wonder if the camera caught that. You guys stop fucking with me. We only accept the purest energy of the whitest light for the greatest good of the highest good. So sorry, Sisterhood of the Rose. Anyways, back to this friendship thing. These friendships that you had were not serving you anymore, and so we've removed them as part of your crumbling in order to make space, because as you evolve and as you grow, you are actually creating your own Sisterhood of the Rose here in this 3D earth. These women, maybe some of you already have groups, but you're like bringing in, there's a calling in. A calling in. It's like you've opened yourself to turn around and say, it's time now. Whoa. And I wonder too if that, whoa, look, chicken skin. And I'm wondering too if, wow. I don't know. Can I share that with them? Yeah, why the hell not, they said. You're building something. You're building an army. You're building warriors. Or you're part of a collective that's building warriors underground. 9 of Wands as I say that. Oh my fudge. Okay, thank you. Thank you, angels. Thank you, divine. Look at this. Army, 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 army. This is also the wounded warrior, but baby, they ain't fucking dead. They're just getting started. Wow. Hold on, let's get, the last card you got is Age of the Light. Like, you know, when I make the titles for these videos, I'm always like, what am I gonna say in the, and I have such a hard time like putting things like you're building an army is gonna be the title. Like I fucking suck at doing the titles for the SEOs. But I shouldn't say that. I'm still learning. That's better language. But like literally when I'm like, wow, like to me this all this energy right here is just literally wow. You've got eyes everywhere, eh? I'm literally riddled. I can't. You keep giving me the same ones. Okay, listen, these are the same cards that are coming out. The Queen of Swords, the Four of Pentacles, the Seven of Cups, and the Eight of Pentacles. They're not reversed. I'm just showing it. I just can't keep taking the High Priestess, of course, right? You know, I'm curious to know if if you're catching anything on the camera right now, as I'm like, because I'm not really looking at the video filming, I'm more on the fact that you have fucking eyes everywhere. Okay, well, that's the last one. We're taking it. The King of Wands. Interesting. Lots of masculine energy. It's required in order to build what you're building right now. And at the bottom, the Lovers. Sorry, I'm having like, oh, and at the bottom, after that, Ten of Swords, yeah, the ending of something. Yeah, then the World, Three of Pentacles, you're working together. You guys are you're in this big energy of like brewing something. Okay, so let's get, fuck, I'm at 14 minutes already. Jesus, fuck. King of Cups, sorry, I swear a lot, so if you don't like it, click off. King of Cups, the crumbling, what are you clinging on to? Okay? I feel like this is about you getting your emotions in check, right? Scorpios are deep. Scorpios feel a lot, but Scorpios are also really good at hiding everything. The death stare, right? People are fucking terrified of you sometimes because your eyes are just like, caca. But at the same time, it's like the emotions brew internally, right? Even though you don't show them. And so now it's about balancing and turning around and being like, okay, does this emotionally support me or does it emotionally suppress me or constrict me? Okay, boom. Okay, it's like we gotta let it go. It's time. It's time to step into the emotional power. It's time to feel the feelings, but be in control of the feelings, not let the feelings control me. Then you're already doing it. Stop overthinking it. Keep facing your true north with that Five of Swords. Notice like how in the Oracle card, she's like walking. She's already in the direction, right? But the Five of Swords is conflicting because the Five of Swords is somebody who's defensive, like, I gotta fight, right? Five of Swords traditionally talk about like winning at all costs, winning at other people's losses, you know, being sneaky in your wins, feeling like it's very ego-based card. But in this Five of Swords, I feel like it's a very defensive card. Like, see, they have all the swords, right? They haven't taken swords from other people. And it's like the black swans along with the angel or warrior here, they're all ready to fight, but who the fuck are they fighting? Like, there's no one else here. And so whenever I see this, it's like, I'm like, and he's in such a I'm ready to fight stance, like that. Jesus. And so when I feel this, it's like, you gotta surrender. You gotta surrender. You got eyes everywhere. You guys are fucking tripping me up. Go away. I'm joking. I love you guys. I don't care. I've learned to accept the darkness within me as well as the light. Says the girl with some pretty crazy Scorpio placements. Then when I see Pleiades, double mission channeling and uplifting humanity along with a Hierophant, I really feel like if a lot of you haven't come into your power within your psychic abilities, with your connection to your starseed, which many of you may be Pleiadian or resonate with Pleiadian energy, this month for you is very much a month where your angels, your masters, your guides, your teachers are saying like it's time to step into the power of this teacher or healing energy. And like, remember, it's not just like, you don't just have to read tarot. You could do things like be a counselor, be a psychologist, a psychotherapist, a Reiki healer. You could also like have to do something with like, you know, supporting communities, right? There could also be like a crystal or an energy worker, you know, what are the people that play music bowls to heal the chakras? Like, there's just so many things that you could do. But the Hierophant talks about additional education. The Hierophant talks about always learning, right? The Hierophant also talks about understanding like your journey is unique to you. And so while you're on your earth mission, right, your soul contract, you're also on the double mission of uplifting and supporting humanity, right? So if you're feeling like now there's like a disconnect there, why? And what can you do? Meditation, yoga, journaling, connecting to your divine team, right? All those things can help you in understanding the direction that you're going into. Okay, notice another, like the Hierophant's masculine energy, King of Cups masculine energy. I'm not saying this is just for men. I'm just feeling like, you know, feminine energy tends to be very nurturing, very caring, very loving. Masculine energy tends to be very like in action, warrior-like, right? And so fighter is what I heard. And so it's like, you got to educate yourself, because sometimes the fight isn't necessarily physical. Sometimes the fight's spiritual. Sometimes the fight's mental. And then you got Star Mother. How can you mother yourself with the Six of Swords? And to me, this is talking about receiving that clarity, right? Going back to that Hierophant, and you're progressing, right? Because you go from the Five of Swords to the Six of Swords, so you progress as the month of August goes by, and you're finally coming into tune, and you're finally coming into knowing and turning around and going, okay, you know what? I need to give myself self-care, or I need to release these self-sabotaging ideals that keep me stuck. stuck, that keep me in the same patterns, that don't allow me to completely crumble, that I'm clinging on to. I need to stop maybe being so defensive and feeling like the world's against me. I need to do more education. It's like a knowing mentally that helps you go into the direction that you have been called to go into. And I feel like that calling started very much when I started this channel, and maybe even before, so like October, November of 2019. And then we got the 9 of Wands, Sisterhood of the Rose, beauty, devotion, priestic, mystic, teachers. Okay, there's that gang again, right? I'm sorry, I hate to use that word, my bad, sorry. Like that, it's a collective, right? Look, they are here in the distance, and there you are leading, right? I said you have eyes everywhere. Underground, in the unknown, where nobody can get to you all. You're preparing for something. While on earth, everything is going to shit, literally. You're going to come out as the phoenix who's rising. But you're not doing it by yourself. This isn't a solo thing. And maybe that's where the struggle is the knowing that it's not a solo thing and having to work together, right? Because I find Scorpios, for the most part, tend to be a little bit lonerish, right? Introverted more than extroverted. And then the Sisterhood of the Rose is very much a collective of individuals who are priests, mystics, teachers, right? Doesn't matter if you're feminine or masculine, these energies intertwine regardless, right? They're interchangeable. But this is like a working together. You know, I get this energy of like y'all sitting around a fucking cauldron. Like some of you might be in covens. Others of you are not like in an official coven, but you're starting to bring your peoples together, right? Starting with 2 or 3 or 4, recruiting people. And then at the end, you got the Age of the Light. You've been training for this for lifetimes, right? Lots of words, analogy, direction, alignment with this preparation. And then you got the King of Wands, right? Lion energy. Some of you might also have some Leo in you. Some others of you might have Taurus energy. And then obviously there's a Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer in there. But this to me is saying like, this is, you're ready to go. You're ready to fight. Look at the lion, ready to go. And it's very in alignment too with this energy here, right? Like you're on the go. So you upgrade. You energetically upgrade. Boom. Into your power. Not just a matter of training and waiting for the right time to strike. All right, Scorpio, sorry for your really long reading. That, or maybe you liked it, I don't know. Let me know in the comments below. That was your intense message from the divine and spirit messages for the month of August. If you're interested in a private read, shoot me over an email in the description box below, as well as how to connect with me over on Instagram, Facebook, and everything else. Thank you so much for subscribing, for giving this a thumbs up, and for commenting below. See you later, alligator. Peace out.